Hey y'all, welcome to Crystalline's Tiny Home Adventure. My name is Crystalline Faye. It's been a while since I posted a video here. Things have been pretty chaotic lately. So this is what I did on Sunday. We finally got all of our things out of that old house. And that was a really hectic day, let me tell you. From the moment we woke up, we had to eat breakfast, borrow a friend's truck and trailer, haul that to the house, and we really had to be careful and choosy about what we take with us because, as you know, we are living in a tiny house now, and we have to be mindful of the possessions that we keep. And on Monday, this is me finally cleaning out the shed because this is the day we were getting our electricity hooked up. Another friend was coming to help us hook up the electricity, and then a separate friend was coming who has experience in building houses, and he's going to help us put up our high window unit into the wall. So I needed to clear some space here. That dresser I am trying to clear up because my desk and the metal table on top of Lola's crate, the one with my coffee machine on it, those are the only spaces we had to put our personal things on. And we really needed a clear space to put things like our keys, our purse, our drinks, things that we move in and out of the house on. And we needed to organize all of our clothes because it will be a while before we have a closet. So this is me cleaning up, making sure that everything looks organized enough and is clean enough for our guests to come over and help us get that electricity and get our AC unit fixed. When I tell people that I am converting a shed into a tiny home, I like to say we are building a tiny home out of nothing but cardboard and war mat. And let me tell you how true that is. So we were not completely sure we would be able to get the electricity hooked up because we still had to buy the wires and the conduit and the supplies. And I was already almost in the negative in my bank account when it was going on. But we were so desperate to get the electricity hooked up because while it had been cold for the last couple of nights, the heat was definitely coming on this day. So I had a strong feeling it was going to be a warm night. Even though we are building a tiny home out of nothing but cardboard and war math, blessings still come our way. I decided to check the mail at the house that we moved out of because I haven't checked it in almost a week. And we've been waiting for a return to come in to help us build on this shed. And lo and behold, while I was going through our mail, there was a check right there in my hands. I almost could not believe my eyes. It was such a blessing, let me tell you. I got so excited that I called Tyler about it, and we were like, this is fantastic. Like, we don't have to go into the negative, and we are able to build on this shed and get the electricity hooked up without having to worry about anything. So Tyler and I went out to cash that check as quickly as possible so that our friend and we can meet at the house and dig the trench from the shed to my Nana's house so that we can get that electricity hooked up. Later on, a friend came over and installed the window unit up high in our shed. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to videotape that because their wife came by and she was just so sweet and so kind that we became friends immediately. So we went ahead and started sitting on the grass playing with the pig, which is pretty funny because I could have videotaped that. It would have been such a precious moment. You guys would have loved it. I promise to be more mindful of that in the future. But yeah, we were able to get this done. We now have electricity. We have our AC unit. It's been getting a little warmer in the nights for sure, but it feels great in here, even though the shed is not insulated. We still plan on insulating the roof first. That is the plan. We are trying to find creative ways to insulate the walls, and like cover it up without actually putting like wall planks on it, because we still need to figure out where exactly we want to put the plumbing, the extra wires, and all those details. So we decided we're just gonna insulate the roof first because this is a metal roof and it is going to get hot this summer, and we do plan on having kids over for the summer. I got so excited about that check coming in that I decided to upgrade my channel a little bit and to look a little more professional. I bought a tripod for my phone, and I bought the cheapest one at Walmart. And let me tell you, that thing was terrible. I did not read the details on that box, and that thing could not even come eye level with me when I was sitting at my desk. And you can see here that the camera keeps falling over and one of us keep having to prop it back up again. And I got so fed up with that. No one has time for that crap. No one has time to be monitoring the tripod when we are, like running around, getting stuff done, trying to build a tiny house, going to work, trying to write a novel, all the things. So that very day, I came up with a few errands I could run to justify driving right back to Walmart and exchanging that flimsy tripod for a better one. And it was just $5 more. I got a good tripod now, and it is perfect. I absolutely love it. It is sturdy. The wind barely blows it over. It won't do it. It hasn't done it yet. It would just have to be super windy for that to happen. And I also got myself a small mini mic so that maybe in the future I can start doing some videos on my like some live videos on my phone. And if it's windy or if there's a lot of background noise, you guys can hear me a lot more clearly. So I felt very proud of myself for being able to do that with a small budget so that we still had enough to do what we needed to do in the tiny house. But I just want to thank you guys so much for your support. It means the world to me. And if you are into this kind of stuff, go ahead and like and subscribe this video so that you can see more content. If you have any questions, please comment below, because I would love to answer any questions you might have about this journey. We are in this together, and I truly appreciate you guys joining along with me on this journey. And for those of you who are also writers, I do live writing videos and small bite-sized pieces. So if you're a busy person like me, I would absolutely love it if you were to join in on those writing videos. Again, they are in short bursts because, as we know, we may have those dreams of being a writer, but we are so busy. So really, these are only in bite-sized pieces. And thank you guys so much. Wishing you all the blessings.